Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look again on the forex market, in particular in the euro. So yesterday it was mixed price action. So we are actually talked on the bread and butter trade here. Well, currently it's very difficult to apply any common sense for trading because markets are really, well, let's call it as goes crazy because, well, if somebody of you is monitoring what's going on in the United States in the stock market, so the trades have been stopped yesterday a few times on the session. This was a really significant collapse. Markets has dropped for the 50% for just in a couple of weeks. It was unprecedented issue that I haven't seen any time before. Well, and that of course has a relation and makes the corresponding effect on the other markets that serves the stock market, which is the currency market as well. By this significant drop yesterday, well, we could make some suggestions. First of all, it seems that the cash flow based on the carry trade closing is almost over since market starts to return to the normal situation. I mean, in a correct understanding of what is going on really in Europe, and the fact that the Fed has cut the rate, it doesn't mean that Europe feels better. So that's the first moment. Second moment that makes it difficult to trade the setups that starts to work a bit differently because the swings currently on the market shows some extra action compared to the common behavior that we saw previously. It was forced by the different driving factors. And although we have talked about the bread and butter trade somewhere from 12.20, it was just minor reaction here on about the 50 pips on this level, right at the moment when the European Central Bank has taken the press conference. But later, market has dropped further as soon as the United States session has opened. But still, this is a bit extreme way of the bread and butter, but still this is the bread and butter. Because on the third close below 3x3 market hits the major support. It's 110.50. Now it's major 618 support. Here market is forming the bullish grabber. And if it will be completed, theoretically, it could lead to some upward action. And maybe at least the 1326 target will be touched. This bread and butter will be completed right at this point. So that's the stuff that we have on the euro currency. On the intraday charts, guys, on the hourly chart, currently we're interested only on this swing. Because we're interested where we could take the position, and validation point stands right here. If no upward continuation will happen, the market starts dropping right back down, it means that bread and butter probably will not work. So that's the thing that we have on the euro. Here's this upward swing. We have bullish engulfing patterns, it's upward action. Now we just could consider the two levels where position could be taken either here or here, but against these previous lows. So as in the case of our three drive pattern, stop was placed very close. As here, it's acceptable level compared to the current volatility that we see of the risk in the current situation. Yesterday, as you can see, and here was, guys, just minor reaction on the support area. This was approximately 50 pips in the point that we initially have preset for possible taking the long position. But later, as you can see, this market has dropped lower. Now, actually, let's call it as a final chance for euro to show the complete the bread and butter trade on a daily chart. And also we could wait, for example, for forming of the grabber because currently it hasn't been completed. You can see this market just stands around. The MACD predictor line is not the fact yet that market will complete it and form the grabber. But in general, well, with the grabber on the background, this will be a bit more safe, trying to take the long position, some upward continuation. But even without the grabber, guys, actually here is, as I said, it's in fact the last chance for market to show this bounce. Or if it will not happen, then well, this will be some irrational price action that we see in the last few weeks. So first it was collapsed V-shape upward reversal on the carry trade closing and massive cash flows in global economy system, financial system. Now we can see this significant sell-off. Additionally, guys, in the second moment that I would like to pay attention to is the Great British Pound. And we'll take a look at the Euro GBP currency pair. You can see the market stands in a wide range. This current situation suggests that probably here this could be additional upward action, so more weakness from the Great British Pound, and that put the situation on the cable in interesting in an interesting environment. So currently I did not decide yet whether we will take a look at the Great British Pound in the weekly report or we will take a look at the Euro currency again. But on the Great British Pound, it's also very interesting to see, because if you remember, there we are considering currently the reverse head and shoulders on the weekly chart. And with this picture that we have here, it's really a big chance that this pattern could fail. And that also opened significant horizons for possible trading on the cable as well. But currently today we will consider this setup that we have. So let's lead them right to the end. Whatever it will be, either this market will succeed and shows this upward action, or market will erase and will drop below this level. So we have set and predefined all necessary levels. That's a validation point for bread and butter. This is the target. This is the levels that we could consider for a possible taking the position, if of course you would like to take the bet on the current trade on the euro currency.